Now you're coming down in January for the tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great event to help the kids out. I know you got aspirations though of banking that check that day, don't you?
Yeah, it's you know, the competitor in me is going to be out here to win it. You know, the 100,000 to the winner would be huge for me and my family, and
Be a blessing, yeah.
Absolutely. But you know, it also, you know, it would go, part of that would be towards helping out wounded soldiers. So Faraday Troops First Foundation is an organization that's close to me, and you know, we try to do as much as we can helping out wounded soldiers, and I try to be an inspiration to others, you know, not only through the game of golf, but just sharing my story and teaching them that hopefully they can overcome adversity.
Yeah, and that's what you don't know so far, is that this man not only is a professional golfer now, but he was a soldier at one point, I heard, as I was as well. And what you don't know about Chad, well, you tell him.
Yeah, I was deployed to Iraq in 2006, and then April 2007, our truck ran over an IED, which resulted in the loss of my left leg above the knee. And that's going through therapy is actually where I picked up the game of golf. So
down at Fort Sam Houston, right?
Yes, sir, yeah.
So you're recovering, I mean, wounded warrior, you're recovering, and all of a sudden you get this epiphany, you know what, I don't got a left leg, so I'm going to go golf. Yeah. You're an amazing man, and now he's playing pro golf. You're a stud, dude.
Thank you.
So I guess a couple of the guys came by and said, hey, Chad, let's go out and hit some balls around.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's wrong with you? I got one leg.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, all right, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, growing up, I mean, I played baseball growing up. That's what I loved to do growing up, and played basketball and football. So I was an athlete. Yeah, you know, once I got back and lost the leg and was on the prosthetic, it was tough for me to get back into those other sports, because you still have to be pretty mobile to play those sports. And once I was introduced to golf, that was just kind of a sport that I could be competitive at, you know, and not have to have a whole lot of mobility. So it turned out to be a perfect sport for me, and I've fallen in love with it and gone from there.
That's wonderful, and I do wish you success on the tour. Yep. So drive on, Chad. Let's go golf.
All right, sounds good.
I love to golf. I don't know. Here, you wait here. I'm golfing. All right, teed up for the Golfing Around equipment review. Beautiful loudmouth Banana Beach golf shirt they sent to me. I never thought I'd look great in teal and pink, but I make this shirt look good, baby. Loudmouth Golf, man. Love all their stuff. They got belts, they got bags, they got shirts, sunglasses, they got all kind of things, and really groovy golf shirts as well. Loudmouth Golf, this week's Golfing Around equipment review. Loudmouthgolf.com. Go play with them. You got kids, you got two wonderful boys, don't you?
I have a girl and a boy.
A girl and a boy, and what are their ages?
10 and 8.
10 and 8. So an athlete like AJ comes out to this wonderful event to help kids in need in the hospital. That means a little bit more to you since you have the kids, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and plus in Orlando, being from Orlando, my kid's born in Orlando, it definitely means a little bit more in this area, and plus my kids have all been to Florida Hospital for various kid injuries that all kids get and when they get sick and all that stuff. So it means a lot to support them for what they've done for me and my family and my kids.
So what I like about AJ, I mean, man, you've been San Francisco, you're like Johnny Cash. I've been everywhere, man.
I've been on, yeah, a few plays. I know, I finally caught Johnny and teams played, so we're good.
There you go. You've been everywhere, but Orlando is home to you, so it's a little bit more special, yeah, to come on home and help the home crowd, yeah?
Absolutely. It always means more when you can help out where you're from. I mean, the other cities you play in are your adopted home for those years you're there, and in the summers that you're there and you help them. But when you come home, and this is our home base, my wife was born here, my kids were born here, I was raised here since I was 2 years old, so this is home base, and this means more to me than any other place, just because it's where we're put up, this is where my kids go to school, this is where their friends are, this is where everything is. And when we come back here and we're able to help out here, that means more. It's more heartfelt, I think, because you know this is where you're going to spend the rest of your life, and this is where you want to see improve and to help any way you can, but especially children.
What I like about the game of golf, other than the camaraderie, because like you're still playing sports, right? I'm done now. The only place you get the team camaraderie, like you and Damon, you know, ripping on each other today, is on the golf course. But beyond that, the other thing I like is only God himself knows how many millions and millions of dollars golf has raised through charity through the years.
Any other projects you've been through, AJ? Any other cities?
You know, golf is always the #1 thing because it's so easy. Anyone of any age can do it. The other, there's bowling.
Even
tournaments.
broken down catchers.
Broken down catchers can do it. I mean, you see guys that are 80 years old in the Diamond Resorts, people that are out here today that are still playing. So it's awesome in the fact you can play from the age 2 or 3 till the day you go away. So
That's how I want to go.
yeah. Well,
I
there
swear,
you go.
I want to be like in Hawaii, someplace on the 18th hole. And you know how Bing Crosby went, right?
No.
Oh yeah, Bing went to. If you don't notice, Bing went down on the 18th.
Oh, there you go.
He, boom, bang. I think he was at Pebble Beach, and that was it. Up to St. Pete he went.
There
so.
you go. Well, yeah. The thing is I've seen other guys do. I've been at fishing tournaments, bowling tournaments.
Bowling.
Yeah, bowling is big. Clayton Kershaw has a ping pong tournament that he does, which is kind of cool. But those are kind of very, athletic sports. Whereas you have to kind of, if you get a little bit older, you might get sore. Whereas anyone can play
Ping
golf.
pong you can play. You get a wall and play with yourself.
Well, yeah.
Boom, bang, bang.
But the only golf is something though. It's outside. It's enjoyable. You can play with a bunch of people. You can have a drink. You can not have a drink. You can.
Well,
eat
you know the
lunch.
name of my new book, don't you?
No.
It's called A Drinking Man with a Golf Problem.
There you go.
So I'm all for the drinking
There you go.
aspect. Tell you what, guys like AJ, that's what makes this tournament so wonderful. They lend their time. This guy doesn't have to be here. He could be home on his yacht or doing whatever.
I wish Johnny has the yacht. I don't.
Yeah, but he's wrecked 2 boats in the last 3 months.
That's
you
true.
don't know that?
That's true.
He keeps
He's
it on
like
the
Gilligan.
news. Gilligan. Well, yeah, I'll be his skipper. AJ, thank you. The kids, thank you.
Thank you.
My man, thank
Appreciate
you.
it. You're welcome.